everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Angel, and today we're doing one of my favorite series on this channel, which is finishing series I'm in the middle of. Please pardon my appearance. I just got off work and I was going to edit this video and then realized I didn't film an intro or an outro. So we're really just winging it today. In this video, I'm going to read one book that continues a very long series. I'm going to read a second book in a trilogy and finish a trilogy. It's very exciting. We started off with Zodiac 3, The Reckoning. I am enjoying this series. Like, is it the most amazing literature ever? No. But is it a fun time? Yeah. And sometimes you just need a little fun read, and that's fine. So because I filmed this after the fact, we're not going to keep this intro super long, and let's get right into it. Alrighty, y'all. I just want to touch base and give a little update because I realized I haven't really spoken much. I believe I'm now 35 to 40% of the way through Zodiac 3, The Reckoning. I'm reading this series, and like I said, this series isn't the most well-written thing ever, no, but I kind of like reaching for these for like fun, not gonna say mindless books, but kind of like fun reads. My friend who's like really trying to get me to read these books did say that this book she thinks I'd like the most because there is trials in it. However, we haven't really reached the trials yet. Like, we're now, like, I think like the day before we're starting to talk about how they are gonna be taking place, but it's been like kind of a big build-up. So we will see. I'm liking these characters a lot more. I'm starting to find myself a bit more invested in them compared to when I read the first two books. However, I think I'll give this series like an honest go until probably the next book. And if I'm not like obsessed by book 4, we have to see. I read this completely on audiobook so far. I haven't even like reached my Kindle to read it on my e-reader. However, I will say like I'm not loving some of the voice actors in this. I think the voice actor for Darius, like, I get. Even my friend was like, "Well, he's an angry dragon." I get that, but like the guy who's doing it just sounds so angry. Like, he's yelling everything at me. I'm listening. I'm like, okay, it's cool a little bit. So yeah, we have to switch to the Kindle shortly, but that's how that's going. I will say so far, I think I'm enjoying it more than I've enjoyed the other two books. So I think I'm getting more invested as I carry along. And the other side we're gonna do for the next two books, I did just do my massive birthday book unboxing. So there's some exciting series I can continue on for that guy, but I think we're gonna see what we pull for my October TBR. And then hopefully some of those books can fit into this video. That's the goal. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this book maybe tomorrow, if not Monday. So I'll keep you guys updated on how it's going. Alrighty, guys, not to jinx it, but I just feel like tonight's such the perfect night. It's Sunday. I got off work early. It's only 8 o'clock. It is storming outside so bad. There's like lightning, thunder, downpour, which means it's perfect reading weather. And I'm currently 75% of the way through Zodiac 3, The Reckoning. And so I just want to sit here and finish this tonight and binge it and be done with it. I am liking it definitely more than I like the first two. I still think it's right now like in like the 4-star territory. I'm kind of just like waiting for me to be obsessed with the series because like I find myself caring more and more, but like I'm not obsessed yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Alright, friends, it's time for a check-in and an apology because I finished Zodiac 3 last week. I didn't really give much updates while I was reading it at all, and then I haven't spoken about it since or even really continued this vlog. So I think I'm going to settle on like a 4.5 or 4.25 for Zodiac 3. I'm still not in love with the characters, but this definitely was the best book yet for me. I have a girl from work who loves these who even told me like, you're going to like book 3 because I enjoy trials, and she's like, you're going to enjoy that aspect of it, which I did. Olives and Spice, there was some things for me that crossed some boundaries, not even with like the whole Orion situation. I don't even really mind that, to be honest, which like maybe is a little bit like hypocritical, but I'm not really totally against that. But some of like the explicit and spicy content in regards to students and how it was spoken about was a little much for me at times. But I do think, like I said, I will continue the series. I think if by the end of next book I'm not in love with it, it may take a pause and a back burner. My thing is, I have heard that the end of book 4 will ruin me, and I think it might. There's a good chance. I did like the big reveal at the end of this book, like the little like hanger we left on to get us into the next one. As you're going to see when I talk about this next book, I'm trying to read series closer together, so I'm hoping to read book 4 in October. But for book 2 in this video, we are going to pick up Golden Fool by Robin Hobb. This is book 2 in the Tawny Man trilogy. I just finished book 1, I think 2 days ago now, Fool's Errand, but both these are my September TBR, and September's done in about 4 days, so I'd read them closer together anyways, and like I said, my new goal is reading series closer together, so it kind of works out for both of them. I liked book 1 so much more than book 1 of the Farseer trilogy, or even Madship. But I think it's because I am familiar with the characters now. I know it's going to be slow paced. I already have all that in mind, and I actually enjoy the characters and enjoy the setting now. And I think I'm going to give that one a 4.25 and settle on that. But we're going to dive into Golden Fool either like tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to start this. And it's currently Saturday and the month ends on Tuesday. So I'd like to have it done by then. It is 660 pages, so about the same size as Fool's Errand. I did have Fool's Errand also as an ebook, and I don't have this one as an ebook, so we'll see if that affects how long it takes me to read it. Very excited to be continuing on with this one, and then what's funny is I think we're going to read this and then do a total opposite. We're still going to be a fantasy, which is like a YA fast-paced fantasy to kind of like even out the slow pace of this one. Hello, friends. It is Monday night. I was hoping I'm holding it like this because I tell you guys how tired I am. Do you see the tray I'm holding the mic? Can you hear me better now? Anyways, it is Monday night. I was hoping to be done Golden Fool by now. That's clearly not happened. But I am over halfway. I was not finished up by tonight. Tomorrow the latest. We're still on track to finish tomorrow. I probably have a couple chapters in me tonight. I haven't read this book at all today. I'm on page 368. Probably have like the 100 pages in me tonight, and that should work well because I don't work tomorrow night, but it is Dancing with the Stars night. So as long as I can read from like 5 to 7, we're totally set. That way I can make dinner and get ready for Dancing with the Stars. I am enjoying this so far. I think as of right now, I like book 1 in this trilogy better. I am still really enjoying this, but I just feel like kind of like the nostalgia of like getting back in Fitz's mind in his world was like really great in that first book. I'm still enjoying this a lot, and I think the ending could definitely boost it above Fool's Errand, but I'm enjoying. I'm probably gonna cut out for a little bit, try to read probably like at least 100 pages today. There's a chapter that ends on 458 and the one that ends around 480. Both those could be good goals for today, so we'll see which one I get to and how far we get along, but really, really enjoying this one so far. Definitely like above a 4-star. So like I said, Fool's Errand I give a 4.25. So maybe a 4 as of right now. Maybe around the same. Like I said, the ending is really gonna decide this one, so let's keep going. Hello friends, I just lied here and got cozy and finished up Golden Fool. I really enjoyed this one, and I think the ending set up book 3 so perfectly. I think there's kind of like a quest that's set right at the end of this that I'm really, really excited to see how that plays out. It's set up where like the next book is going to have like a really cool quest in it that I'm really excited about. And obviously what this book is Goodnight Beloved. Oh my gosh, I can't with this series and these characters. I think this was a 4.5. So the thing is, I've loved this entire series, but I haven't had like a 5-star from it yet. Much just because like I'm hesitant or what it is, but like they're all rated very highly, but none of them are quite a 5-star. But they're all really good. Royal Assassin, I have a 4.5, and I was like, is it a 5-star? I was like, no, it's a 4.5. And I think another one, I think Ship of Magic, I rated a 4.5 also. The first book, Assassin's Apprentice, was like a 3.5, and everything else has been above a 4. So very good overall. Now I'm just gonna cozy up and read Wisteria. So that's gonna be book 3 in the Belladonna trilogy. I'm excited to round this one off. I wasn't expecting to finish this one as quickly as I did, but pretty much I got a Libby loan for Wisteria, and I was like, okay, well then I have 21 days to finish Foxglove as well and read this. If you guys don't know, I keep talking about it. I'm really trying to read series closer together, and so I was like, might as well just finish this one actually and get off my plate. So this one I expect I'll read fairly quickly. I read Foxglove very fast, so I'm honestly planning like it's Dancing with the Stars night. So we're not finishing tonight, but I'm definitely gonna get a good chunk of the way through, and then I'm hoping to kind of finish it tomorrow morning, honestly, or like afternoon, because then I have work all day tomorrow, so I'd like to just be able to come home and like get a little bit of schoolwork done and not have to worry about finishing this one off. But we're gonna start. I'm really excited. I think the end of book 2 sets this one up beautifully, so I'm really excited to dive in and see where it goes. But let's get going. I forgot my mic, so I'm sorry about this audio, but let's talk about Wisteria really second, because I am 80% of the way through now, or 75% of the way through, I think. I am really enjoying this. I will say it is pretty predictable, but I'm not going to fault that too much because it's YA. There were some things I couldn't really see in the second book, but the second this one started, I was like, okay, this is going to happen, and it has. However, I think I'm enjoying this one plot-wise more than any of the other ones. There is not, like, the other two followed, like, a murder mystery. This one doesn't really have that, but I almost like the plot this one's taking more. Reading really fast, obviously. I'm having a great time, but I gotta skedaddle to work. It's really fun. Like I said, I work in early childhood education, and it is a little field trip day, so I'm taking my preschoolers to the pumpkin patch. I'm just so excited. It's always one of like the fun trips of the year, so We're gonna go to pumpkin patch today, have a great time, and then we'll finish this off probably either on my lunch or when I get home. Alrighty guys, Angel from the beginning here again to wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. So this one we rated Reckoning, I think a 4.25 is what I settled on after the fact. I think I also gave Golden Fool the same rating, 4.25. Honestly, it might be 4.5 longer I sit on it. We'll see. And then Wisteria I think is also like a 4.25. They're all very good reads this week. If you guys are still here, comment just a book emoji so I know you're still here. As always, you guys know what to do. Please forget to like, comment, subscribe, helps the channel out so much. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram at Angel's Book Corner, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.